play and call it work.
I'm sorry, we're live? Because you really threw me off with a 3, 2.
I went.
We had 2 3s and 1 2.
I went 3. Or no, sorry, I went 3.
Because when you said 3, I'm like, maybe I get 2 2s, but I got 1 2. And then I start focusing on why I only get 1 2, and I get 1 1.
This is the best start to a show ever.
I'll help answer some questions.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's Sit and Talk. This is where it's going to start because Colin's going to edit out all the front stuff.
Haha, no, I'm not.
If you guys know how this show works, I'm going to sit here and answer your questions. Some questions you guys left on the last Sit and Talk video box. I'm going to do that in a moment. And all your live questions here on Twitch, which I'm going to open up the questions to right now, which my screen, my laptop died.
What?
The screen is not a color we've seen before. Oh, wait. 100% prepared.
What do you mean it went a color you've never seen before?
It went this weird yellowy green color, and now I have to re-put the password in.
You remember what it is?
No.
Oh, geez.
Hold the numbers. Hold on, bear with me. Hold up your numbers one at a time. Count that. That's not right. Is that right? Okay. So professional.
Is that it?
That is it. Okay, I will open up Streamlabs right now to ask a question. Type in !ask, !ask, one word, no spaces, and then type in your question, and I'll answer them. Also, this video will be posted on MiniWarGaming on our website and on YouTube, right? Yeah, on YouTube.
Yep.
But if you want to ask questions to the next host,
and on our podcast as well.
Oh, wait, podcast. Nice. Where's that?
You can find it at it's MiniWarGaming Podbean, but then it gets sent out to iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify.
Nice. Okay. So next week, Luca will be doing this live show, and you can leave him questions on the video on MiniWarGaming.com. I know the site is very difficult to work with right now. Comments are very slow, but it's getting worked on. New things are coming. Bear with us. Just address Luca at Luca, or at Mr. The Dice, at Luca, whatever, and ask him a question. And I'll be reading questions back and forth from the previous video on the website, and then on Streamlabs, let's go back and forth. And just some reminders, tomorrow at, is it 1 p.m.?
Yep, 1 o'clock.
I believe I ask every time live on camera. Is it 1 p.m.? But yes, tomorrow at 1 p.m., Chris will do his painting show, the Live Auxilium, which I can't pronounce. Painting Auxilium, live. Where he'd ask him and talk to him about painting. And I think that's it for announcements. Do you have any more announcements?
We have different mics on today than our typical ones. Still trying to figure out the audio technical issues from the live stream, I guess, the big D&D show, and we're still having problems. There we went, I don't know, like 98%, 97% without issues last week. So I did tweak up a couple settings, so let me know how this sounds in comparison to other.
If someone can point out if a spike of static or something happens.
Yes.
We also have Corey here. Well, you guys might know him as Darkillian, who's in the comments quite regular. Oh, wait. I saw your name pop on the screen.
Yeah, I asked you a question.
Well, he hasn't fought him yet, so.
Oh.
Anyway, so let's get right to the first question.
But wait, before we do that, we've already got one Twitch Prime sub for 6 months. We've got Tlevin with a yeehaw.
Yeehaw. All right, first thing is from Big Mikey. Steve, with the Max Aggression store now open, the bunker room's almost complete. How long before you guys live permanently at the bunker? Keep on being awesome, thank you. Love your Marines videos with Mitch. Yes, okay, so I've already asked Matthew for a price for monthly, for rent in the bunker. He won't give me one. He won't let me live there. Yeah, so on my channel, Matt Mincher's Gaming on YouTube, my buddy Mitch and I play, we call them Movie Marines quite regularly. It's worth watching. It's pretty fun. It's where you just put a bunch of models on the table. Every Space Marine model has the stats of a captain, so they're kind of as good as a captain, or as good as a captain, kind of like a Marine would be in a movie. It's kind of fun to play with every now and then. Let's go look at Twitch in the. Whoop! I don't look at Twitch. Hi everybody, Twitch. Let's go to Streamlabs. The first question is from You're Bad at Video Games. Wow, that's rude. How did he know I'm bad?
Oh, he knows.
He knows. Okay. When and where can I buy dice from you guys? For real, I don't care the cost. Okay. I actually have an answer for this. Well, I have a sort of answer for this. If you come to MiniWarGaming, we'll give them to you. If you want to buy them, they will be for sale eventually on the new MiniWarGaming website in the web store when that is done. I don't know if I should talk about the website. You know what? Whatever. I don't think it'll be a problem. It was supposed to. It should be up very soon. I think we just passed our deadline when it was supposed to be up. But there's a couple of things that need to be tweaked. So it could be up tomorrow for all I know. But it's gonna be really soon. Or if you want, if you PayPal me $500, I'll send you like 3 dice.
600? 200 a die?
200 a die? Yeah. So if you want them now, you don't want to wait for the web store. PayPal me $500, $600. And I'll get you one of every die of everybody in this building. How's that? Cullen, make it 1,200 because Cullen wants a cut, and he gets like a 100% cut.
Yeah, that's true.
Cut. So $1,200. Okay, Dark Killian, $1,500. We'll split it 3 ways.
There we go.
And yeah, I'll grab some and send it to you now. Or you just wait for the web store, and it'll be a heck of a lot cheaper.
And I mean, they're just Chessex custom dice.
Shut up.
If anyone wants.
Shut up.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I'm ruining the profit margins.
Look at my racket here. Negrom29, Steve, what are your opinions on the new summoning mechanics? I find them very cool and don't know how to play against it. Feels like I'm playing 500 more or less points than my opponent. What are you talking about, Negrom? I'm going to need more context than that, bro.
Sorry. He's talking about AOS?
Probably talking about AOS demons.
Which mechanics?
Yeah, all the demons, probably.
Oh, you mean in general?
Yeah, in general.
Gotta take a sip.
Well, I'm trying to pick my words like delicately. I think they're bad. Look at you can't. It's impossible to balance these games as it is, and once you add summoning mechanics, it's going to get even hard. You cannot balance for that. So yeah, whatever. Sometimes you're playing up 5, and sometimes you're playing down 5. I guess in the end it all kind of balances out. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. I wouldn't worry about it. Just play and try to have fun. Tiberius the Wake. How are you guys liking the new paints? I talk about the contrast stuff. If you mean the contrast stuff, I don't think they're for me. I can't see any use for them. Well, that's not true. What I mean is, after using the airbrush for the last 3 years, everything the contrast paints do, and they do it very well, you can do with the airbrush. And if you already have an airbrush, and you've already learned how to use the airbrush, and you're already pretty proficient with the airbrush, use the airbrush. But if you don't want to spend money on an airbrush, or you don't paint, if you literally what it's marketed for is what it's good for. If you just need your models painted for an event or whatever, it's good for you. If you're a professional full-time painter, like everybody in this building, you're gonna use it for certain things. Like I have an idea on how to use them for my demonettes, which like I'll airbrush most of them and then still use some of the contrast paint. But you can also simulate the effects kind of by adding a lot of medium to your paint. But that's neither here nor there. They're for the beginner, and they're going to do a very good job for the beginner. Like I wish these existed when I started. It would have made my life so much easier.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try them yet, but I think either after this, if there's time, I plan on going up there and giving them a try, because I know a lot of you guys, at least you, Vito, and Chris, are very familiar with your airbrushes and you love using your airbrush. So I have an airbrush and it's just never been my favorite tool. I find that my ADHD gets to me too much when I airbrush. Mm-hmm. So I'm very interested to see how this will work. And I don't know. We'll see.
Like I do want to try. I want to play around some more with some models that aren't Space Marines. Though I suspect, and I don't know if I'm right, I suspect using like the lighter colors, the yellows, for example, on a Space Marine is not going to be good because it's going to pool up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, don't take my word on that. I just suspect. I don't know yet.
Yeah. I mean, already the yellow washes kind of pool differently, so it'll be interesting.
Catfish 666. Okay. Thanks for the email help. So yesterday we were doing the live show. Was it yesterday?
Which live show?
No, sorry, Tuesday. D&D. When we were doing D&D, I was talking with Catfish, and I replied to an email, helped him with his Seraphim, and that's just context to his comment. Thanks for the Seraphim. Thank you for the Seraphim. I've had a few energy drinks today. Like I feel like myself talking too fast. Thanks for the Seraphim email help. How much would you sell me your list? I saw your bat rep of the video and it was amazing. Honestly, that list actually is for sale now. That army is for sale now. But we'll do it through email. I actually have a few emails I got to reply to because that video, when I did a video recently, every time a new battle tome comes out, I use my Seraphim list against it once to see if the new battle tome can handle that list, and the Seraphim list continually stomps. Like if I were to do a tournament, this is the list I'd take for sure. But because I only have 2,000 and maybe 2,500 points of Seraphim, maybe a little bit more, but 2,500 points of Seraphim. I really only own the one list, and I can't use it because the list is too strong. I made it too strong, so I can't use it in a bat rep and make a decent bat rep. So yeah, I have to get rid of it. I'm actually purging most of my stuff. GBC343. Hi Steve, I hope you're enjoying your new building. Looking good. 2 questions. Hey, you're cheating. I'll answer both. As one of the resident Beast of Chaos players, what is your opinion on the 3 main great phrase, all heard Darkwalker's Gavespawn? And which currently is your favorite? Gavespawn is. Oh, there's more. Also, I've noticed you like to run Warherd. Okay, I'll answer the first part then. All herd is really good if you want to summon. I don't think Darkwalkers looked pretty interesting when I was reviewing the book, though. I don't think they're good. I don't think I ever use Darkwalkers again. Their special ability takes 2 turns to use. Usually you don't have time for that, and bringing on big things on the sides not necessarily that good. Gavespawn's fantastic, get you extra attacks. So it's always for me, it's all herd or Gavespawn, and Gavespawn typically wins out. Also, I've noticed you like to run Warherd in Brass Despoilers Battalion lately, and I personally think it makes Warherds Beasts of Chaos pretty good. No, it makes them almost good. They're still pretty mediocre. On that note, have you ever considered trying the Warherd in Brass Despoilers Battalion, but playing them as Blades of Corn, as it's confirmed you'll take them in the battalion? Or for that matter, playing Beasts of Chaos as any God Aligned Legion, just try it. Like playing them as Hedonites. I actually can't. Play them as Hedonites, if actually the Depraved Drove Detachment, just thought it would be interesting. I can't do it. Because I don't have any battle line for my Beast of Chaos. They're not painted yet. I'm working on more. There are more best throwers on my desk, and then about to be assembled. And then I have 20 more Ungore and 30 Gore on my desk, which I'm working on next. Actually, I'm actually starting that project, or that half of the project now. But until they're painted, I don't have battle line to do it because the Doom Bull makes my Bulgor's battle line in the Beast of Chaos army, but the second I move it to Blades of Corn, the Doom Bull no longer makes those Bulgor's battle lines. I don't own any battle lines, so I can't play other factions other than Beast of Chaos right now, for now. Old boy, what's your favorite contrast color? I don't know. I can't answer. It's too early, unfortunately.
Yeah, the paints are just out, let alone
I painted one thing and it was black.
Yeah, so
I want to try black. Yeah.
Though the black is even just like seeing how well it worked there. I can just even see just using it like, oh, I just need to get a cape done really quick.
Ooh, I haven't considered cloth.
That's kind of where my mind went, because I mean, how many times you have to go to paint a cloak and you're like, I don't want to paint it black. It's going to be so annoying to try to pull off. So you choose a different color, but. Yeah. Maybe if there's something like this, they can even just get the job done, just boom, quick out of the way. I don't know.
Dark Reaper.
You can actually get your rats done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how many you got yet, girl?
I don't want to talk about the rats.
Arkham Hero. Hey, Steve. Finally getting my Seraphim ready out of the closet. What do I need to buy? Only have one SC. What's SC?
Start collecting.
Oh, I'm going to get another. What else? You're right. Next, start collecting. Engine of the Gods and Bastillodons. And lots of skinks. Well, if you want to win and be cheesy and lose all your friends.
Who likes friends anyway?
Friends are the worst. Still love you guys though. Moorhen, what has been your favorite army to play over second? What has been your favorite army to play over second edition? How do you feel some new changes? You must be second edition Age of Sigmar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got really confused.
I would say Beasts of Chaos because they're mediocre. I'm not going to say I'm good at gaming. I'm just experienced at gaming. I game all day, every day. And they provided an interesting challenge for me. I enjoy them. I find the armies that are too good get tedious and boring, especially if they're overpowered. And you after you trial and error a few moves, you know exactly how to move them for the next game, and then it just steamrolls from there. Like it's like playing Colin or Luca Warhammer Fantasy. We pretty much we look after we deploy. We pretty much look at the table and know how the whole game's gonna go, and then the dice are gonna decide the rest.
Yeah, you
and
can
a few lucky gambles that would pay off here and there. You play the game enough. If it doesn't change, it's the same thing over and over again.
Exactly right.
In a roundabout way. The Danish Viking Alex at Steve. Hey Steve, will we see battle reports either AOS or 40K or both? Where you play Heathen Knights? Oh, when I play Heathen Knights. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be playing Heathen Knights or Slaanesh anymore. I don't know if I'm going to keep my Slaanesh. I bought a bunch of Slaanesh. We have an unspoken or unwritten rule at MiniWarGaming. Try not to have more than one person covering an army. Both Vito and I still reduce Slaanesh anyway. Then I realized how much he loves them and how much he's like all gung ho on it. Maybe I'll say leave Slaanesh for Vito. So I might get rid of my Slaanesh, let him have it. Though I might hang on to it and keep it for like a travel army, for like Adepticon stuff. Because one army I can play Warhammer Fantasy, because the base size is the correct thing. I can play Kings of War. I can play Warhammer 40K. I can play Age of Sigmar. One army. So
30K.
30K. Yeah, you're right. 30K now.
We don't want to talk about that right now.
That's a whole separate thing. Okay, that's all we have for the website. So let's head over to Streamlabs and finish off over here. Kroll46. Hi, Steve. Where are the Chair Handle Battle Reports episodes 1 through 8,999? Did you miss all of those? You missed those other 8,999 bat reps? Some of them were really good. I suggest if you're gonna skip all of them, watch 3,722. That was my favorite. MiniWarGamer Steve, ban him. I mean, not me. MiniWarGamer for life. Ban MiniWarGamer for life.
Why?
He doesn't need to be here.
That's rude.
Give him a lifetime ban. No second chances.
No happy birthday?
Okay, I'm gonna pronounce his name. Schwezengel Vontwitz. If I add a fake accent and say it fast, it sounds right?
Kind of.
Any opinion on the new 30K stuff? Blood Angels, Demons, etc.?
Itchy nose, itchy nose, itchy nose.
Someone's losing poorly to demons right now.
The demons might be so overpowered, people are going to refuse to play against them. I'll tell you right now, people are going to refuse to play against them.
That bad, eh?
That bad.
Like, makes Mechanicum look easy?
Primarch has been stuck in combat with one demon.
For 6 rounds of combat.
For 6 rounds of combat. And the demon did 3 damage to him.
Yeah. 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 People are going to refuse to play against the demons. I think they're not going to be fun to play against. Ruckus Muckus. Steve, are you ever going to play anything other than AOS and 40K? I play 30K as well. I used to love Dark Age, but I hate Cool Mini or Not. I think they're a terrible company. Oh, that came out harsh.
I was going to say, wait not to be...
Really feel. So I don't play Dark Age anymore, because the company just...
Do you want to maybe elaborate on that slightly?
No. They don't deserve any defense. Though Cole and I got some... we kind of completely forgot about it. We have some Song of Ice and Fire.
Oh, unfortunately, that timed up so well with the move that we've stopped since.
Yeah, it's true.
But
we didn't spend a lot of money, but...
No.
We have some Song of Ice and Fire. I tried to do Kings of War, but I can't get it going in the area. I just can't. I can't get it going. Nobody cares about Kings of War here.
Guys,
I think it's pretty fun.
I've been slacking on the subs here.
Oh, we have some subs.
So we've got Space Shark, 4 months with Twitch Prime. Thank you, Space Shark 7. The Jarl of Smog Mountain, 2 months Twitch Prime. Thank you, sir. And Mayor 0122, 4 months Twitch Prime. Thank you.
That is awesome. That is awesome. But like Ruckus, Muckus, what other possible games are you thinking? What else is out there? What's really cool is out there? I used to like not Kings of War, Wrath of Kings as well, but it's another Grooming or not game, so you can't play that.
This is not a test?
No, we'll try that.
Are you big into the post-apocalyptic scene anyway, though?
Nope.
It's not really your thing, is it?
Do you like Cyberpunk?
Nah.
No.
I don't dislike it. Like I used to, I've recently purged most of the stuff in my closet. Got rid of a bunch of like small scale armies I don't really play anymore. But I kept my Infinity anyway. I kept my Infinity.
This is not a test. They don't care what models you use.
Yeah, she don't like that. If the game doesn't care about what models you use, I don't care about the game.
Oh, they sell their own models, but you can use whatever.
Then yeah, but if they don't stand behind if the rules are written in a way we can use anything, it's not for me. I'm not saying it's not for some people, but it's not for me. I'm a models first type of player. Like you make a good model, then oh no, then I'll play the game. The screen's black because the screen's power saving mode came on because it's not plugged in. Is this the cord for the thing?
Yes.
I'm back.
So we got Ruckus Muckus in chat saying bolt action, Hail Caesar.
Nope, and no. Okay, so I actually did buy a bunch of Hail Caesar. That's not the password. I gave it away because I realized that nobody around here is ever gonna. We live in a very small town area. Like I live in Niagara Falls. We're in Welland. There's not many players around here. Those games don't really survive around here. Colin, give me some numbers. Wait, I remember. Hold on.
If you look on the keyboard, it's a lot easier.
That was not the right numbers. Wait.
Starts with this.
Yep, I remember that one. That shouldn't happen anymore. It's plugged in now.
I didn't know if it was because it was plugged in or if
that's power saving mode coming up.
I'll make sure to turn that off.
Dracilian says, Steve, what ban him?
I'll ban Dracilian.
Don't ban
You
me.
banned. Dr. Velkin. Sorry about misleading you about that D&D. You about that D&D game you were playing outside of work. What class he was? Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you douche. No, you're good, buddy. Yeah. So,
my boy,
Dr. Vulcan. Dr. Vulcan is just apologizing for him messing with me. No. To be fair, so my last sit and talk, which was like 5 weeks ago, which is before Colin joined our D&D group, which he's been amazing since he joined. He didn't want me to know what he's playing until he introduced his character to the group. But I was like trying to guess, and I know he told the chat, and I tried to get the chat to tell me, and Dr. Vulcan told me it was a bard. Now, here's the question I forgot all about. I wanted to ask. Did you tell him to say it was a bard?
No, I didn't.
Because here's the thing, Dr. Vulcan. Colin was thinking, like I know he was thinking about bard. We were talking about bard beforehand, so that was like that's why I really believed it. It was like I knew Colin was thinking about bard hard.
What about Star Wars Legion? Did you play that?
No. If I want to paint it, I don't really want to play it. And Star Wars, I used to love Star Wars. The new movies, but
What about the do droids in Clone Wars too? Into it.
I'm not a big fan of Clone Wars. I don't dislike it. It's not a big fan.
Legion's actually a really good game.
I don't know. It's not for me. I don't want to paint any of the stuff, so I don't want to play it.
Gotcha.
That's how I am. It's like I want to paint it, then I want to play it.
We got Ruckus Muckus, who just 3 months Twitch Prime. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Ruckus.
You
Mrs.
earned
Ruckus?
your bronze badge.
Ruckus?
Commander
Days, long-time listener / vault member, first-time caller. Steve, any more experience with the contrast paints after the video from yesterday? No, that's my first only time touching it. We're actually very busy around here. It's hard to explain. Like we don't. Okay, I'm gonna use quotations for this because it's justified. We have to. We kind of work a lot, but it's like work. You know what I mean? Like we're always busy, but nothing's ever. Yeah, we're always busy. It's hard to get time to do stuff like that. I can't just stop what I'm doing and go play with contrast paints because there's work to do. Colin has to do work. Colin works. Chris works. Aaron works. Mike works. Matt works sometimes. He works a lot. Like Luca, Vito, and I, we just Josh works. Luca, Vito, and I, we just kind of show up and play games. That's our work. But everybody else has to work. So, thank all of them who make all this stuff happen every day.
I work too.
Dylan Boyer. Oh, you know what? I'm wrong. I apologize. Luca does work sometimes. Sometimes Luca has to like do campaign prep and stuff, and when he's GMing them. So sometimes Luca also works, but I never work. And so far, Vito doesn't have to work either. Oh, then again, I guess he helped you put the soundproofing up one day.
Yeah, he put up all the bolts now in the background. For
That's true.
Who didn't notice that.
Okay, so Vito works a little bit too. I guess it's everybody but me. Everybody but me works around here. I guess I'm not a team player. Dylan Boyer 101. What are your opinions of the new... I just read that. Oh, wait. That's a different question. What are your opinions of the new contract paints? Do you think they're worth it for new players? They're 100% worth it for new people. But I think the cliche people keep saying is this is their tool on the tool belt for painters. A more experienced painter is not going to use that tool that often, but I can think of ways that I would use it. But the ways I would use it are ways, it's just to replicate techniques I already know how to do. And in the moment while painting, I'd probably end up doing technique I already know instead of stopping, remembering to get the contrast out. So yeah, it's going to be great for new players. It's going to be fantastic for new players. I guarantee you, we're going to see armies coming in eventually here at MiniWarGaming with these fully contrast painted armies. They're going to be beautiful.
Now, one of the things that I was wondering is, do you think that that's going to change any painting requirements of any sort of thing at all?
Yes. Well, there is a thing. I forget what it's called. So I was watching a video from Kirioth. He's a fantastic YouTuber. He just talks about Warhammer a lot. He's interesting. He's funny. He's great to watch. Haven't been to see Kirioth. Actually, you know what? If you want to go to Kirioth right now, Colin, put a link in there.
Okay, no problem.
Everybody in chat, go say hi to Kirioth on his latest video from MiniWarGaming. Or hi from MiniWarGaming Steve, whatever you want to do. Kind of like what Dave does and comment bomb somebody. Go say hi to Kirioth, because I love his channel. He's very interesting.
His newest actually is relevant to, is it this one that you're talking about? Contrast paints equals cheating?
I haven't watched that video yet, but I've seen the rest of them, yeah. But a couple of days ago...
So I'm going to post this one in chat.
He did a nice video on potential standards of painting changing. Watch his video. I like a lot of what he said. So he got a good answer for you on that one.
Well, also another bad thing that's coming out with contrast paints is GW Gaming Store is going to start pushing. They have to have painted models in the store.
Which is good. I personally think... okay, you guys probably can't hear Corey. He's talking Games Workshop is probably going to set a standard where... How's the audio? Are audio good? Sorry, scatterbrained.
I hope that they didn't just get Kirioth's audio by accident on his autoplay video, but...
Oh. What was I saying? Oh, Store's pushing painting. So there's a bit of talk. There's 100% talk about that. This video on Kirioth is from Kirioth is addressing it. But anyway, say hi to Kirioth for me. I love him. I think it's a good thing for the hobby overall. I don't like walking in a store and seeing a bunch of unpainted stuff.
100%.
And to be fair, nobody has to paint because Steve prefers you to paint. Like, you do what you want. Steve demands you to paint. Like, I don't want anybody feeling bad. Like, I don't ever have time to paint. I like playing the game, and then when I have a few hours, I'm gonna go play instead of paint. I get that. You do that. I'm not hold that against you. But those who just don't like painting, I get that. You don't want to paint. You just want to play. I get that. I don't want you in the hobby. I personally won't play with unpainted. A lot of people are like that. It's part of the hobby for me. It may not be part of the hobby for you, but I like to try to push those people a little bit. Get them to try, and if they just don't like it, they don't like it. That's fine. But I like to get them to try because maybe I think for the most part people are just afraid to do it. Once you sit them down and get them to do it, get them to start painting, they start painting like crazy.
Well, I think it's that big thing of it's paint, and there's that feeling of, I guess, permanence to it.
Yeah. Oh, sometimes you're gonna paint bad miniatures. You're gonna make some bad paintings. Yeah.
And then I could definitely see if you're spending so much money on models. You have to invest in paint, and like I get the whole thing.
I do. It's man, if you could see some of our first stuff, whoo!
Well, my biggest problem is like I have 180 demonettes. When I get to like 60, I find a new way to paint something, and I want to change the.
So I talk about that every now and then. Yeah. It's the painting bell curve, right?
Yeah.
You're painting. Let's say you're painting 60 Gretchen. I actually just experienced this as I was painting 60 Gretchen. You know the scheme you want to do. You get better at doing it. You get faster at doing it. Oh, you get really good at doing the scheme. You got about 30 of them painted. Now you kind of cut the corners a little bit and be a little slow. You got like 45 painted. You know what? I figured a faster way of doing what I've been doing for the past 45. They get the rest done. The detail goes like this. I can line them up in order. The first ones I painted, The middle ones I painted and the last ones I painted.
At that point, you just want to get them done?
Yep. Oh! I apologize. 2 questions above catfish just got erased.
Did you just ruin Christmas?
I just ruined somebody's Christmas.
You said catfish?
2 questions above who's your favorite coworker to mess with? Just above that.
Okay. Corey, I love you. You're making my life easy today.
First one. So, Dylan Bauer, 101.
Dylan Bauer, 101.
What are your opinions on the new contrast paints, and do you think they're worth it for new players?
Okay, so...
You just did that one?
Yep, it's the next one.
Next one is from Big Bad Pete, 91.
Big Bad Pete, 91.
Have you ever played against Iron Hands in either 30K or 40K? Also, how tall are you? As I am 6'9" and the tallest gamer for a local gaming store.
Okay, I am 6'5", sir. I don't think I've ever played against Iron Hands. I don't recall ever doing it. Yeah, no, I never have. I guess I got nothing more to add to that. Just no, I never have.
No.
Catfish.
Wait, there's one more.
Oh.
Yep, it's you're bad at video games again.
How does he know?
Is there a plan to have a reunion of old content producers to come back and play some games? I absolutely am a fan of all of you guys.
That's funny. Okay, so we kind of do it at Adepticon, even though we're all kind of local. Every year at Adepticon, I hang out with Jay a little bit, Owen a little bit. I see Ash. I haven't played Ash in like a year. I haven't played Owen in a while, but Quirk was here yesterday. I see Quirk all the time. Quirk and I are good. I can't. Who else is there? Joel. I barely see Joel. I think were you and I together when we ran into Joel at the hardware store? Or was it Lee?
It wasn't on me.
Okay. Yeah, I saw Joel a few months ago.
The cooling?
No, that's Owen. Joel was the War Machine guy, taller than me, super tall guy.
That was offering off as another guy.
Oh yeah, Owen. Oh yeah, just Owen. I've known forever. I see him all the time. Who else is left? Oh, Dan. Dan moved away. I haven't seen Dan in forever.
Yeah, there was that time he came in for a bit, but
we did a video.
Yeah,
Dan's a good guy. I've never worked with him, but I never worked with Jay either, and he's great. Honestly, I feel like I've known Jay for years. Jay's a great guy. Yeah, no, we should. Okay, oddly enough, the MiniWarGaming 3, we had a scene set to have the reunion of everybody. We do the Back to the Future thing. Because Jay was around, Owen and Ash were available, and Dan was in town.
Yep.
We were going to do it, but things got... I want to say things got busy. We just got lazy. We screwed up. We did. That was on us.
Well, it's that thing that typically a lot of our schedules involve planning. We don't plan that far ahead.
Yeah, we do everything kind of last minute.
So sometimes when things like that roll across, you're just like,
I checked.
If we don't do it right now, it's not going to happen. And right now,
I checked with most of them, and they were down for it. They 100% ready to go, but when the time came, yeah. But yeah, it's nice to see them every now and then at Adepticon. I suspect now that we have events here at MiniWarGaming, or about to, we'll see a lot more of those old people.
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right, Catfish, who is your favorite coworker to mess with? Nothing malicious or anything, just good fun between coworkers. Who do I mess with the most, Colin? Colin's my favorite.
Is it Vito?
Yeah,
it might be Vito.
Yeah.
If you guys see how Vito and Steve act in the D&D show, that's Steve and Vito acting like themselves.
Yeah. There's one time we get to be ourselves on camera in that show. Yeah, Vito and I bicker all day. It's awesome. But Colin's my favorite coworker because he's been around the longest, and he has literally carried me through my job at the beginning. You remember all that?
Yep.
Yeah, buddy. So I know you didn't ask the question, but I'm going to answer who's my favorite. I actually have no problems answering. I can tell you who's my favorite for every little thing in this building. I have no problem with throwing people under the bus or making people feel awkward. What's that? Oh, I see it. Yeah, by all means, you can ask personal questions too. Put your questions in. I'll answer anything you guys ask.
Oh,
I just open up a Pandora's box.
Are open.
Here you go. This is it, everybody. Anything, put it in now. All right. Peg Leg Bill. Hey, Steve. As a fellow orc player, I enjoy watching your bat reps and seeing different units in the field. Ooh, the back of this cut off. When will we see some new orc bat reps? And I just filmed 3. No, 2 of them were orcs.
Will you be using some different units like gun wagons, grot tanks, and new buggies?
Yes. Gun wagons are in one of them. Oh, I have no grot tanks. I have no grot tanks or doom buggies. What's the third one? Doom buggies?
New buggies.
Okay, I don't own any grot tanks, so none of them. I did a bat rep with 2 gun wagons, and I found that they were pretty good. They have poor internal balance, but themselves are actually pretty good. So they're actually quite useful. I did a bat rep where I did all the buggies. It might have been in the vault. When I used all the new vehicles, I just had a pure mounted list. It did okay. It was actually quite fun. But I typically, sorry, my nose is itchy. I typically only like to use my own personal stuff. I don't know why I'm a gamer. That's the way I am. And I don't own any of those, so I have to borrow them from the studio. I don't like using studio stuff. Mr. Inquisitor, just a reminder, no questions come in. Ask anything you want. I'll answer anything about anybody. Anything about Cullen.
Why would you ask questions about me when
ask anything about Cullen, and I will tell you my answer.
Oh, jeez.
Mr. Inquisitor, hey Steve, out of the new Chaos Space Marine Codex, have you ran a Spirit Detachment with Lord Discordant, Mauler Fiends, and Doom Crawlers yet? I haven't, though I suspect a Lord Discordant and a pair of Venom Crawlers is a fantastic idea. Ruckus Muckus. Oh, I did it again. He was talking about Cullen. I double tapped.
Alright, I'm gonna look for it. Oh. Hashtag Cullen is hardest working MWG.
Yep, that's true actually. Cullen is the hardest working person I can.
Thank you, Ruckus Muckus.
Yeah, it's Cullen. It's Cullen. Like sometimes Matt, but he can also be incredibly lazy. So it's always Cullen.
Only been here like a week and
you can tell, eh?
I can tell.
Yeah.
Poor Cullen.
He's the only one who works every day. From Dracilian, Cetra incoming, Tomb Kings, your thoughts? It might not be Cetra, but it could be Cetra.
Who else could it be?
I don't know. Who
hates Nagash?
Okay, but I'm wondering if they made like adding another character, like some old god beast from the old war. There could be something like that.
But why would?
But if it's an established character,
you want to talk about what we're referencing?
Oh, I don't know how to explain it. How do you explain it? There's a blurb on the community website, I think it was, talking about an ancient enemy of Nagash from old times, who's cursed and is ready to, coming out of the Vault of Power to bring vengeance upon Nagash or something like that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, the realm of Saish. So, you can very much interpret it being Cetra the Imperishable.
But it was somebody, both Sigmar and Talus was like, "Oh, what did you do letting him out?"
Did you just swear?
Oh, I died. Did they hear me? Please don't hear me. I'm a sailor. I'm sorry.
Well, it happened one time.
Okay. I don't think you can even hear him.
No, that's totally fine. I'm not writing down this timestamp in which to reference later.
No, don't.
Oh, I did it again! I don't like this. Okay, what's the question about Dylan Bowyer?
Dylan Boyer?
Dylan Bowyer 101?
Hey Steve, what's your favorite?
No, above that.
Above that? You mean from CPTS
Probably.
Plasmo?
Probably, I skipped him.
Can I see your first stuff?
My what?
Your first stuff.
My first stuff?
He said, can I see your first stuff?
That's what he wants?
Painting. What
first.
You painted first.
Not your first.
I'm like, this is weird, but I said I didn't answer anything. I don't have any of my first stuff here, obviously. I'm old. I'm like 37 years old. Yeah, I don't have my first stuff. I don't even have any of my first stuff. It was bad. The first ball I ever painted was with nail polish. I didn't have any money, and my sisters had nail polish.
I was going to say, you didn't have money and you had sisters.
Yep. Colin gets it. One of the first things I painted nice was an old metal dwarf 5th edition gyrocopter. I love that. I mean, it wasn't painted nice, but I thought it was.
Is that the super, like...
The metal... No, not that one. It's like... One? No, it was like that big completely.
Oh, okay.
Big double beer holding a bomb in his hand, painted red and yellow.
Of course.
Hey Steve, what's your favorite army and what's your opinion on the new Kill Team Elites? Don't know nothing about Kill Team Elites. Don't know nothing about it at all. My favorite army is Dark Angels. I love me some Dangels. War Blubber. Favorite pizza? All of them. Pizza.
Pizza.
I like deep dish. For me, it's pineapple on ham, or Americans call it Canadian bacon. Why do you guys call ham Canadian bacon?
They are two separate things.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm neither a fan of either of them.
Oh, I love all of them.
Because they are similar in flavor, but they are separate items. Isn't one like, it's not pickled, but it's like
No. What we call female, they call Canadian bacon.
Okay. But then...
It's just ham. It's just a chunk of pig.
Ah.
Star Mix, Horsehair Seat, and etc. Would you guys be up for to teach a visitor the game? Teach a visitor this game system and others if they have no one to play with at home? Well, no. Next question. You know what? Ask Luca. I bet you Luca or Josh would love to do that. I cannot teach. I am a horrible teacher. I will get frustrated and angry. I will say the wrong words and be mad at you for not understanding what I'm saying. I'll be like, now move you guys to the left. And you move them to the left, but I was thinking right. And then I'll take it on you because it's your fault. Like, I should never teach anybody anything. I'm the worst.
Yeah, nothing's worse than in these kind of games giving somebody advice and then being like, oh, I shouldn't have said anything. I can now just...
Hi, Steve. Which of your coworkers has annoyed you the most, and what did they do? Who's annoyed me the most? Vito.
Didn't take long either.
He's also one of my favorites. Okay, so actual annoyance? I don't know. I'm trying to think legitimately here. What annoys me, Colin? I mean, a lot of things annoy me. What annoys me? Dave. With the stupid happy birthday stuff. How's that? There's some truth for you. That's some truth for you right there. It's Dave. Corn Puff says, how much do people make at MiniWarGaming? Some more than others, and others less than some. And to know exactly how much that is, it is more than some of you think, but also less than some others of you think. That's pretty. That's
not even a little bit cryptic.
No, but that's accurate.
I mean, you're not wrong.
DM Crab, why did Quirk leave? Quirk left. Well, okay, that's not fair. I said to be honest. All right, I've been telling everybody Quirk left to pursue his professional snowboarding career. I guess you guys know that's not true. I don't. Without giving out personal information about Quirks, I don't think you'd care. I'd be saying, but it just he went to go work for his dad's company. I think it's. I don't know. Should I say any more? Like that's his dad's
as straightforward as it gets.
Quirk he works in real estate now. They'll tell you exactly which company he works for. There you go. Belfour, when is Reverse Day? Matt plays Chaos, Dave plays Tyranids, people play other people's armies against each other in the office. That would be never, because I won't come in. Natural Loser, will you ever shave? If so, have you shaved the beard contest with the No, I'll shave. I don't care. Steve, I actually don't care about the beard.
Yeah, Steve, you probably have the most, like the least hair and then the most hair at times.
I actually don't care about a beard whatsoever. My beard is 100% pure I'm not clicking. It's pure laziness. I hate shaving. I'm assuming Colin's the same. Do you like your beard, or you just keep it as laziness?
It's like half and half.
Yeah. Like, honestly, every now and then I'll use the clippers and shave it off just to get the face clean again. But like, if I shave with a razor down to the skin, I look like I'm 12. Like a 6'5", 300-pound, 12-year-old baby.
Yeah,
I look ridiculous.
It's like
you look young. You look like you get carded. Yeah, you look young. And when Colin shaves, I'm like, oh crap, Colin's a child.
And the best part is when Steve says I shave, I just thin my beard, and he's like, you look younger, and I'm like, oh jeez.
True. We all have. Is there anyone? Matthew?
Are you just?
Oh, we all bearded. We are, aren't we? I'm shaving my beard. I'm dead. I'm out. No more beards for Steve.
I can't see you without a beard. Don't do it.
I look ridiculous, don't I?
Yeah.
It's hard to take me serious as it is. Without the beard, it's even worse.
Well, we've got like Dave and Vito rocking the goatee. We've got Chris with the mustache.
The curly stash. Oh, Mike.
Mike's
true. Got stubble though.
And then everyone else is just a generic, like, I don't like shaving beard.
Captain Spasmo says, can we have a painting shame show? I'll tell you what. I will try to find some old stuff. I don't think I can find anything. But if I do, I'll find some old stuff and I'll show you guys how bad I used to be. Do you remember... Colin, remember this video a while back that Matthew tried to contact the guy to see if we can do some work with him? The painting tutorial where the green stuff dies?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? You're not there for that one?
I don't think so.
There's a painting tutorial where the guy's like, how to win the golden demon, and you might want to do some conversions where he like snips he paints one Space Marine, but it's like when it's all done, it's really, really bad. And it's hilarious. Like he was making a joke video. Mm-hmm. My stuff looked like that. That's actually a fight. That's a fantastic video. We should see it. Gaza 288. I just bought a Leviathan with 2 storm cannons, 20 strength 7, AP2 minus, or AP2 2 damage, hitting on 2s. Am I that guy? Well, he can be. It's not that. I play Orcs. What can I say? It's not that bad. Because you're playing Space Marines, it's not that bad.
It's hard to like.
Space Marines are bad.
I feel like there's like. It's not a question of if you are that person or not. Now it's just how much of that are.
Well, it's true. And I was like, if you have to ask, then you're probably not that guy because at least you're asking. Because that guy would never ask that question.
That's true.
He doesn't think he's that guy. The fact that you can ask the questions is you're probably not that guy. You feel a little bit guilty because you know it's really good. That's all that is. You're just showing your guilt. Keep them questions coming. GeoFits4, yo Steve. Hello Geofits, it's been a while. I know it's just been a few bad reports, but thanks to the Seraphon videos you've done, it helped me. You've done as it helped encourage me to go for it with a Seraphon cut off. GeoFits4.
You encouraged me to go for it with a Seraphon army to get into AOS.
Nice. I wonder if we're getting new Seraphon soon, because the last community rumor picture, I think was like a lizard tail thing. Peg Leg Bill, if you were to run the strongest list you could possibly get for a bat rep, what would you want? Who would you want as your opponent? Oddly enough, the bat rep I'm filming right now in the studio 2 studios over is Orcs versus Alitok Eldar. 2 douchey, stupid, cheesy lists fighting each other. I have to go finish that game. I'm done the sit and doc. Dylan Boyer 101, if you could have any piece of tech from 40K or 30K, what would it be and why? Ooh, teleporter would be nice. No, I might die. I think a plasma gun. Because then I would take it, sell it to the American military, make a bunch of money, and retire. Yet still come to work every day because I play games all day. That's the truth. Or no. Humans can wear power armor, right? In the 40K universe?
I know Sisters of Battle have it, but I don't know about normal humans.
Well, some Inquisitors wear it.
Yeah, some Inquisitors.
So a suit of power armor wearable by anybody that can pilot it.
It's not like Space Marine power. It's still power armor, but it's not like Space
Marine. Yeah, not the plugins like Space Marines. Ever shave the entire torso? Yup.
Thanks for that knowledge, Internet.
Well, you want to know something? All right, let's get into it with Steve.
Is he going to explain the contraption that he uses?
Oh God! All right, call me. I've heard the story before. Let me tell you something. Nair is a fantastic thing.
Not sponsored.
Also, not sponsored. Don't get Nair on your nipples or your butthole. Because it's going to burn.
Okay, so I'm getting yelled at for saying word, and you're talking about that stuff?
No. I'm just saying, like, you got to spread the Nair around. The hair will come off. Just clench. Because you don't want it there.
For 10 minutes.
No. While you're applying it. You can release the pressure after you're applying it, because it's not going to creep in.
Guys, this is what working with Steve is like.
Come on, this is important information. Because I've never told this to somebody, and they're like, they always laugh like that's ridiculous, but they always come back like, I tried it, you were right. Okay? So everybody's office has done it. Nairing yourself can be hard, especially your back, but there are a few things you can try. There's 2 that don't work. Don't use a paint roller.
Wait,
doesn't work. But most importantly, this is the worst one I tried. You lay down the saran wrap, You lay it flat. You spread the Nair on it. And you grab like the two-sided Saran Wrap and you go, and you hope that your back, you kind of drag it up. That kind of works. You gotta put a lot on. But it's a one shot.
Doesn't it also get some on the wall?
A little bit, but it's a one shot. If you miss and you get like on your head, prepare to shave your head. That's the first time I shaved my head. But you gotta get a good flick going, and you gotta get nice and low, and you pull the Saran Wrap up as it smears on your back. You gotta make sure you don't put your hair on the Saran Wrap, and you gotta like throw it away. But keep it off your nipples. If you get on your nipples, you will not wear a shirt for a while. You'll bleed. You'll bleed. I said I'd answer anything.
Yep, that's
Colin, is not the first time Colin's heard this story.
No, it's the first time.
But paint rollers don't work. Though, if you just want to shave your back, I bought this back shaver for Amazon. It is beautiful. It's got this weird curve. You get like every angle. Like it's fantastic. Yeah. So yes, too much coffee pain. Yes, I have shaved the entire torso. Typically, I won't shave the front anymore. I will leave the hair there because I look like literally like a giant baby if I shave the entire front. Like it's not good.
Thanks.
I don't want you to like thinking like, oh, it might be good. It's not. Okay. Oh God, I saw a follow-up question. I'll get to that later. Ruckus Muckus, a shave for the. I 100% would do that.
What?
Shave for money. Ruckus Muckus, a shave for donations in a 24-hour live stream.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Have you ever done like waxing? Oh God, it hurts. Any food challenges coming up, or are they a thing of the past? Why? Okay. Yeah, you don't do something in a bit and all of a sudden it's over. DM Crab, there's a chance. I don't want to say. If I can find a quote, I will film one this Friday. But I can't find a quote. But I haven't had a chance to look. Well, a lot. So there's a chance this Friday I'll be filming one. We've already discussed this. But yeah, chance. Now I can't push it hard enough.
Oh jeez.
Balfour, what?
I gotta read this comment from GeoFits4. In high school, we had a production of "You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown," and most of the guys had to shave their arms and legs. Why is my first question.
Oh, I shaved my shoulders.
But like, why for specifically? I mean, I guess the kid who had to play Charlie Brown, did he have to be bald? Is that a requirement? But there were a couple of horror stories with Nair. Boy, do I not want to hear about those.
Okay, like...
What is he doing?
I don't really have to shave my legs. I'm not very leg hairy.
Oh, jeez. That was a pasty cat.
I was trying to improve my pasty calves.
Shin.
My legs aren't very hairy, actually. It's all here, and here, and here, and here. But like sometimes I'll shave my arms. Okay, I used to shave my arms and my shoulders, but like I was a lot younger and a lot thinner. I thought it made my muscles look bigger.
Just be me. I don't grow hair.
You don't grow hair?
No.
I cried. I was like 17 or 18. The day I noticed that my back hair connected with my chest hair was shoulder hair.
Wait, that was when you were 17?
When I was 17, shoulder hair started coming in.
No.
Like it all became one big fur thing. I was sad that day.
Wow. Oh.
Balfour, when is the next big campaign? I don't even know. I'll be very honest with you. Hi, Steve. Have you ever played Necrons? No, never. That was like that was my first 40k army. I'm trying to sell my Necrons. I can't seem to give them away. Wow.
Shade.
Wow. I think they look fantastic.
I actually haven't seen them. So.
I actually brought them in today.
Oh,
Actually, where are they? Oh, they're on the couch upstairs.
Why did you bring them in?
I'm going to make some videos with them later. Again. Odin stream. How tall are you, Steve? 6'5". Spartan 06. Will someone please challenge Josh to a beard off game? Loser has to shave their beard. I don't think he'd care about shaving his beard. He grows his beard so fast and be back in like nothing. Crow46. Why did you shave your torso? I don't remember.
You had a whim?
Well, somebody knocking?
No.
I used to go to like Cuba every year, and I used to like just do the full body shave before that every year.
You didn't want to be.
I think that's why I started.
Animal control on the beach. There's a bear on a loose on the beach.
There's a bear. We're almost out of questions. Send the questions in, people. Not about me, but other people. I'm going to give other people's dirt. Too much coffee pain. When are we getting a Giant Steve baby video for New Year's? Giant diaper. I'll do it for money. But there's not a whole lot I won't do for money. Actually, I probably wouldn't do that for money.
That sounds
I'll do nothing for money. All right, we're going to close this soon if no more questions will come in. Part-time pirate. Are we going to get some Apocalypse Edition games when it comes out? 100% you are.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I mean, Lucasfilming a not Apocalypse.
Yeah, look at
it's 30K.
There is a Warlord Titan and 2 Warhounds in that room right there, right now. Steve versus Vito body shave bat wrap. I don't know if he shaved it. He's got some hair. Vito's got some hair legs.
Why would anyone want to see that?
Some people,
gross, guys.
some people are into it. Like, let people like what they like. I ain't judging.
I am.
You don't gotta watch. You just gotta edit. Help me pressure Vito to do a game with my Bretonians for the fans. From Dark Killing. Why, he won't play you?
Well, no, he doesn't want to play an army he's never played before on the camera.
Oh, what a weenie.
Yeah.
No, that was mean. That's actually reasonable. It is so hard being a new content producer. It is scary.
Oh,
There's so much pressure.
I mean, the first week I was here, I was like, I don't know what I should be doing.
Yeah. Like, imagine doing that as your job all day, every day.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, for me, I'll openly admit that I had it better than everybody else. Because when I came on, I had so much new guy armor. Like I'd get comments like, "Oh, Steve, yeah, you kind of did that one thing wrong, but I mean, better luck next time, buddy. You're doing a good job." Whereas anybody else like moves their maul like a half inch too far or whatever, they get like terrible comment, just mean things.
Why would you do such a thing?
Yeah.
Right now about black.
So like I had protection. Like my comments were so nice for the first bunch of my bat reps that by the time that they started being mean to me, I didn't care anymore. Like, it was like whatever. You get so used to it. But like when you first come in and the internet's mean to you, it gets to you. It really gets to you. But then after like so long, it's like whatever. Like it doesn't bother you anymore. Like every now and then something will cut through to you. Whenever you had a bad day, something hurts or whatever. But for the most part, it doesn't bother anybody anymore. But like new people, it's rough for the new guys. I always feel bad for them. That's why you see me. And then there's like a mean comment on like the new guys' back reps. I'm always in there like kind of attacking the commenter. In a way that's funny. Yeah, that guy. But that only if it's in the way that's funny for me.
And hopefully everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. No, Vito's actually really good people. He doesn't deserve it, but he'll get past all that stuff soon. Mr. Inquisitor, if we could introduce a new Games Workshop army in either 40k or Sigmar, complete with model range or fluff, what would you introduce? Hiles.
Not even a thought.
Hiles. Oh, Bretonians. Ooh, Bretonians. Bretonia. Wait, that was you again. I must have missed that one. Dr. Vulcan, if you had a new game to the lineup of MiniWarGaming, what would you add if you had to play it as often as you do 40k AOS? Man, I love the Dark Age Miniatures game. I have fun with that every time. I was not a big fan of the company. Maybe that one is one of my favorite games. I don't know, what's the good game? Warhammer Fantasy. Fantasy.
We got 300 bits from Dr. Vulcan. He said, Steve, you are a great content producer.
Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing your next battle report.
Thank you, Dr. Vulcan. Okay. Who's the worst coworker when it comes to timekeeping? Like, what do you mean by that?
Like, in general life? Or do you mean, like specifically
who's
when
late
you're
all the time?
working? Or like,
I
mean, I
need
takes the longest when they play? Is that?
Yeah, you need to expand upon that. I'm not fully understanding. Who is stronger, you or Dave? Probably Dave. I'm about as strong as a 12-year-old girl. Yeah, I'm actually for a man of my size, I'm quite frail and weak. What is the worst thing you've seen your coworkers do? Oh, I'm sure there's been plenty of terrible things. Which one? Like, which one do I pick as the worst? You know where I'm going, don't you? Okay. So look, everybody. Okay. Well, with the exception of Matt and Dave, we regularly spend time together after work at the pub. Now, Matthew and Dave, they don't partake in that kind of stuff. They go home to their families because they're responsible adults. The rest of us are degenerates. We hang out a lot after work. We've seen. What's the worst one? Not that one. What's the worst one I can say on camera?
I don't know.
All right, let me tell you.
Just so you know, Dylan Bauer said when it comes time to play.
Okay, I'll get back to that. No, I really can't. I'll tell you what. Just to be fair to this, I'll tell you this. If you ever come in here, I will tell you the stories. I just feel like I don't want to repeat some of the things on camera right now. However, Colin's turning a little bit red. Okay, what's the worst? I saw Luca one time put his finger in the ash hole and lick it. That was gross. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen him do.
That almost made Steve. No, Steve.
I did throw up.
And
so one of the first
just gave us $20.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, I was trying to make that annoying zombie walk across. The comment was going to be, "Hey, Colin, it's the annoying."
At the
zombie.
patio at the Cheers, the pub, the tavern, the bar. People put their cigarettes out on this stump at the end of the patio. It's a big log. The patio is meant to look like you're on a dock of a ship, like a dock at a shipyard. So people put their butts out all the time on it, and it's burned a hole, and it's full of ash, so it's the ash hole. People put their cigarettes out into it. I saw Luca. I can't even think of it. Oh God, it was. You have to see the cut.
He's going.
Some flavor in my mouth. I don't want to taste it anymore.
Just take a big smell of
it. Okay. The place is not frequented by the highest of clientele.
Just the classies.
Yeah, we're the clean cut people in that place. Yeah, it was quite gross. How's that for the stupidest thing that's Nick coworker do, or the worst thing? Who has the best kept secret at MiniWarGaming? I don't know, because we wouldn't know what the secret is, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're asking for like who's got like something that the general audience doesn't know, I don't know.
I think everyone you see on camera is pretty much themselves.
I mean, okay, so you're not wrong. So everybody has kind of like on-camera persona. Matthew doesn't. The person you see on camera, that's 100% Matthew. Matthew's so genuine. Everybody else has a bit of a persona, though Colin and Luca are pretty close to themselves. But there's always a bit of a like kind of a face we put on, just like how you're different.
Probably more awkward off camera. Nope, that's a lie.
No, you're definitely more awkward on camera.
I was just like, wait, no, you can't get more awkward than that.
Unless people are squirting ketchup at you. Yeah. So I like to think that I'm pretty similar, but I know I'm not. Yeah, what was the question? Best kept secret? I don't know.
Josh's beard is actually just a clip-on.
Okay, we're not. You were told to not to talk about that. Don't talk about the clip-on beard. All right, Preacher. Beard extensions? That's how it goes so fast. Preacher 1970. Do you like sushi? Yes, sir, I do. Oh, yes, person, I do. I'm not sure who you are.
Dylan Bauer's question.
Where's that? I missed one?
Remember from before?
Oh, crap. What was it?
So his question regarding time was when it comes to people playing.
Quirk was the worst. Dave's kind of bad? Well, not really.
I don't know. I will say that, like, if you or Matthew, I could typically say that you guys are going to be done
2 o'clock.
No, well, but between like 2, 3, 4 area.
Oh, is that how you're interpreting the question? I thought like how long to get started.
Oh, you're talking about getting started?
That's how I took it.
Okay.
It's hard to say. Okay, so Matthew and I are always done the first. Luca and Vito are done the latest. They always work like right till 5 o'clock. I don't understand how to do it. Getting started, Luca's pretty fast. So is Vito. I'm pretty fast. I think Dave's a little slow, but he had started. He starts a little later than the rest of us. He takes more time to make his list. So does Matthew, though. Matthew takes more time getting things ready. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. It's hard. We all have our own ways of doing things. It's not really. Well, Quirk was. I'll say this because whatever. Quirk, he's my buddy. I can say it. He was slow. He would take forever to get started. Like I'd finish turn 2, he'd be just starting his game. But he always finished on time. Casual Lunatic 113. Which do you prefer playing in MiniWarGaming narrative campaign or doing a Movie Marines with Mitch? I prefer the narrative campaign. Oh. Okay, so I like both of them because I don't have to do any of the work. I just gotta show up and play. Movie Marines would be a fantastic campaign. I love campaigns, but I would love to do a Movie Marine campaign.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see. Because I was thinking, like, isn't that similar to just Death Watch? But it's not necessarily the same.
It's kind of like Death Watch. And Death Watch is one of our most profitable and best things. Did
you get part-time pirates that question?
What do you say?
He asked, what is yours, Colin's, and anyone else's in the room's favorite Forge World model?
Oh, no, okay. So what is mine, Corey's, and Colin's favorite Forge World model? The Gargantuan Squigoth. Or the Chinork.
I thought you were going to say the guy on a ram. The dwarf on rams.
Oh, yeah, the Ram Riders. Dwarf on a Ram Rider.
Well, I'm a heavy fan of BattleTech, so Castus Knight Profian.
Okay.
Probably one of my favorite models they have.
Do you have a favorite Forge World model?
Without like having to delve through it, probably Death Shroud Terminators.
Oh, those are nice ones. Forge World has a lot of nice stuff. Crow 46. Who had the worst time being the quotations new guy? You think so? Yeah, you were fine. I remember somebody having no armor whatsoever. Was it Josh?
Might have been Josh.
I think Josh might have had the worst. Oh! Josh had the worst time. Yeah. Josh, of all of us, Josh had the worst. I feel bad for what he had to go through. Yeah. Yeah, Josh had the worst.
He had like I don't know if it was the opposite of you, because you had it almost from being everyone knew you because they saw you in the other stuff.
Yep.
And everyone knew him
like,
from seeing him from all the other stuff.
For the most part, who's this guy? Because all the stuff he was in wasn't 40K. None of it was 40K.
Right.
It was War Machine. It was Fantasy. It was everything but 40K. It was X-Wing. It was Infinity, not 40K. Yeah, Josh had the worst.
That's 100%.
Now, I can't explain more without making non-employees feel bad. So I won't go any further than that. But yeah. Again, I have no problem telling the story in person. If you want to come in, I'll tell you.
Evil lizard laugh.
I'm a lizard person. Brand MJ, what tournaments are you guys planning to do that's outside the Niagara area? Zippo. I don't like tournaments. I don't travel.
Mac Daddy 303, Tier 1 sub, 5 months in a row. Thank you, Mac Daddy.
That was one of my first online handles for Quake.
Mac Daddy.
Then I turned 12. It was Mac Daddy. It really was.
That's awesome.
I know. Yeah, that's right. I was the Mac Daddy of Quake.
And then you turned 12 and got a much more professional username, right?
You know what it was?
Is it the one you have now?
The same one. Yeah, Snake Root. Same name I have for everything. Ruckus Muckus, how much beer does it take to KO the mountain? I'll say less than it takes to get justice!
Justice! Why did you say that?
Dracilian, going to ruin the bunker's first tournament with those orcs? No, I don't think I'm going to... I'll be here. Corey asked the question, but he typed it out, so they're asking me live. I'll be here, but I don't think I'm going to play. If this is an odd number, if Dan needs another player, I'll play. I just don't want to be that guy.
That what?
I don't roll back. My orcs don't roll less than 5. Maybe. It's weird. I made some sort of cult of the devil. Or pact of the devil.
Should we make you a really bad Space Marine army and make you play?
No, because I don't like the Dark Angel. I can't win with them, but the orcs I can't seem to lose. Who brings the biggest cheese to a game in real life? Probably Quirk. Because if you don't put restrictions on Quirk, yeah, he's a War Machine player. He'll cheese it up. Dave can. I can. Josh can. Luca can, but typically doesn't. Colin typically doesn't. Matthew typically doesn't, but can. We all can. No, we're all very capable. I think Quirk's probably the worst of us. Jay definitely wasn't like that. Jay was pretty. Oh, Owen was pretty bad. I'm talking about all. Now I'm talking about the past gamers. I probably shouldn't talk about all of them. But yeah, we all have the capability. We all can do it. Now that all the Chaos Gods have AOS releases, can we expect some Path to Glory? That's a fantastic idea. That's a fantastic idea.
We're going to need some models first, though.
Well, we just buy them and paint them.
That does seem logical.
Yeah. Who is the most win-at-all-cost player within MiniWarGaming? Like, okay, here's the thing. We have to define win-at-all-costs because it means different things to different people. I'm talking about the guy who's going to cheat, the guy who's going to lie, the guy who's going to intentionally deceive you, like to win at all costs. He doesn't care about anything but winning. I don't think, no.
I don't think that would be good for our job if that's the way we
Exactly. So under that definition, I don't think it applies to anybody in here.
But I think just in a competitive sense, the two I see the most is you and Matt, really.
No? Well, okay, so...
You have a competitive sense about the game.
Yeah,
so.
I would say Dave would be up there for the... Change the definition to, like, who's going to try the hardest.
Yeah.
To get it no matter what. I will always try to win. Always. If I'm not trying to win, I'm not respecting my game or the opponent, in my opinion. So yeah, it'd be me, Matt, and Dave. Oh, and Josh. Yeah, the four of us. Maybe Chris. But again, we all have to have that a little bit as well. We're running out of here. MacDaddy303. Hi there. I was wondering if there are any plans in the not too distant future to do some more Kill Team content. Yes. Ooh. Do we make any announcements? I think we're gonna announce something soon.
Yeah, I would stay
in the Kill Team. Is it actually Kill Team?
Yeah, it's called Kill Team now.
No.
I believe so.
Yes. The answer is yes. Yes. You'll hear about it soon, I think.
It's just one of those things that we've heard through the passing, so there is something.
Mr. Inquisitor, has anyone ever brought in a model that you had to shake your head at and say, it's too obscene to film a bat rap? You want to know the worst thing I've done? So my buddy, I keep going for the handles. My buddy brought in a miniature to play a game, a Slash miniature, that I didn't even realize how bad it was. It wasn't a Games Workshop miniature. And at some point during the day, it was at a time where we were required to post pictures every day on Facebook. I saw this cool little setting. I took a picture, snapped it, and put it up. Didn't even realize what the model I was taking a picture of. And didn't realize it was on the game. I had to pull that picture down real fast after like 2 comments. Or first 2 comments, like what the heck. Pulled that down. And I'm not sure what happened to the background. I think it went up because I'm tall. I stand kind of far. So I don't think there was a problem in the game. But yeah. There's some models out there that definitely aren't family friendly.
And this is why Steve doesn't post anything personally on Facebook anymore. I'm
not a fan. Okay, we're gonna shut down in a couple minutes if there's no more questions. If that's it. But any more, get them in now, and then I'm gonna close off the questions. But I'm not a big fan of. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'll share my thoughts. I have a Facebook page for my personal channel. I'm Personal Steve. I don't really update it.
It's called Personal Steve.
Personal Steve. What is it called? MiniWarGamer Steve's Mountain Miniatures Game. Oh, bunch of. Wait, those are just ones I've already answered.
Oh, did they just finally showed up?
No. They just came back. The last 7 questions just came back on my screen.
Oh.
Weird.
Well, there should be 2 new ones.
Not getting them.
There's a new one from Kroll46 and...
Not getting them.
Splasmo.
Captain Phasmo.
Alright, I can't see him, so...
That makes way more sense.
Read Kroll.
We got Kroll, who said... Nope.
No, he was adding somebody.
He was actually... Yep, I lied.
Alright.
Captain
Phasmo?
Captain Splasmo.
Phasmo.
Who has the weirdest hobby outside of wargaming?
Josh.
Guns?
Lizards.
Lizards?
Lizards.
Oh, you like lizards?
Yeah, just snakes and stuff. It's weird.
Yeah? Does he do a lot of that anymore?
Yeah, he still does, doesn't he?
Okay. Huh?
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Are you seeing those ones now?
You know what's happening? They're coming in randomly. All right, I'll shotgun through these. DM Crab, what are your thoughts on the origins of the universe? I think I'm gonna repeat something much smarter than me once said. One day, man will either be able to make virtual reality so well that we cannot distinguish it from actual reality, or man will not. Those are two possibilities. Seeing as how, with our current technology, we already can say with relative assurity that we will be able to make virtual reality eventually that is so realistic that we will tell a difference. So if we assume the first question, the answer is yes, we have virtual reality. Next question arises, have we already done it? Are we already in the Matrix?
Is there really a spoon?
So, I say it doesn't matter.
There was that one quote I told you about a few days ago. Like, one of the biggest fears for the future when we get out to space is the first alien contact we find is other humans.
Yes. Well, I would be. I think whatever it is, I won't say human brains, but I'll say my brain can't comprehend it. So it doesn't matter. I'm just going to be the best Steve I can be.
Just keep on, Steven.
I'll keep on, Steven. What is the weirdest game of 40K you ever played? It's happening right now.
Sneak peek.
What would you do if you were fired? I keep daring Matt to do it.
It's true, he does. On a regular basis. And he's threatened on quitting.
I threaten to quit like 3 times a week.
Exactly.
But then Matt goes, "Do you really want to go, Steve?" I'm like, no. No. This place has ruined me for real work. I'd probably die in a gutter.
I would die in a gutter. Wow.
I couldn't support myself anymore. I'm ruined for real work. If I get fired,
support your hobby, couldn't support anything.
Nope, I'd die in a gutter. If I lost this job, I'd die in a gutter.
You should see a headline in the news. MiniWarGamer Steve dies in gutter.
And then next line is, who is MiniWarGamer Steve?
Who this guy?
Who this? New headline. Who this? Preacher 1970. My daughter asked if you like unicorns. I do like unicorns. I'll show you my unicorn tattoo one day. It's on my back shoulder. Yeah, I had to shave for tattoos. I think I got them all. They're in weird orders.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah?
Quit fidgeting. It's distracting.
Is it?
At least that's what Ruckus Muckus says.
I'm a fidgeter. All right. Okay, I'm going to wait 2 more minutes. 3:20. I'm shutting down the questions. How's it been so far for your vacation here at MiniWarGaming?
It's all right.
Not bad?
Not that bad. The first 3 days were
Yeah.
That's what I was doing, but hey.
We move on past that.
Someone in the comments said this set reminds them of Pawn Stars.
Yes.
How?
Yeah, actually, how?
I just
that one time they bought that sub?
What?
I don't know.
Hey, does anyone still watch that show?
Yeah, I stopped watching that show.
I think everyone did.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was a phase for a while.
1 more minute, I'm shutting it down.
Come on, I shot Nuke, the helmet, and the text.
Oh, I think I got... They're coming... Okay, hold on. They're coming weird. If you woke up as a miniature, which one would it be? Let's put these off real quick. Yeah, I can't even clear the last two.
I want to be a Bane Blade.
I wouldn't like to be a Bane Blade.
When I grow up, I want to be a Warlord Titan.
No, either Warlord Titans get stolen or they blow up. They don't really do much.
Okay, I don't understand, but my third comment down, because a bunch of old ones reappeared, but Part-Time Pirate says, Steve, what is your absolute least favorite? Wish you could melt them all Games Workshop minis. Thunder Tusks.
Really? Is that the sticky out horns or the down horns?
That's a down horns, a 2-up models, a 2-up 6 model.
Chariots.
No,
Are we talking about model or are we talking about...
Model.
You don't like
I would melt them all so people can't use them anymore.
Wait, is that the one that's got the teeth that come out of the knot mouth?
Yeah, but it's like the two, you roll 2+, you do 6 mortal wounds or something.
Oh, you just
30
don't like the
snowball?
rules. I think he was talking about the model in general. Which model do you not like?
That's the one, because of the rules.
Even by looks? Just by building and looks.
Alright, I am going to shut down the questions, I think. And I can't clear them because
it has been closed. I can't see that.
Okay. There's something wrong with this, but Colin will look at it later. He's the tech guy. I just show up and say things. Okay, that's it. So remember, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Chris will do the painting Exilium.
I'm sure there's going to be more talk about contrast paints and things.
Oh, there'll be
if
plenty
you're
of
still
questions.
interested. Because I assume every media outlet I think is going to be flooded about people talking about contrast paints for the next month or so.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. What else? Luke is next. He'll be here next week at this time. Well, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh wait, daylight time? I don't know. This time.
Oh
yeah,
I can't remember.
I can
think
remember.
we're daylight time now.
But either way, Luca, put the question for him on MiniWarGaming.com on this video when we upload to the website. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy wargaming.